The Nerlin Nerds podcast is brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. Pulpery Media presents Nerlin Nerds with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the pop culture topics that interest us and those minor details that irritate us. But it's too much.
Gunther.
I will say this. I did see some of the old pictures of Gunther, Fat Gunther.
When he was Walter.
Yeah.
All caps.
That dude really trimmed up. That's impressive.
It was...
That's like better than Jared.
It's... yeah. Let's hope he's...
Yeah.
I want to say it was during that COVID time.
Yeah.
And God, he's only lost 2 matches in like 5 years.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, because I saw it when they were talking to Ludwig, and they were like, "You should get some credit for
Yeah.
And granted, credit like Ludwig that dude is like 0% body fat.
Yes.
But man, yeah, when he was Walter, like Gunther was like.
He was a big kid.
Yeah, he should have been on like a TLC reality show.
He was a big kid. Yeah. Big kid.
Like,
yeah, now he wrestled the exact same, which is crazy.
He looked like a 1980s wrestler.
He did.
Just
He looked
with
like
the singlet.
Earthquake, with a singlet. Exactly. That's exactly who he was.
Like the no-name dude that would fight Hulk.
Yeah. The jobber. This is Walter from, where are we at? Wilmington. He's from Wilmington, North Carolina. So, John Cena. He turned heel. Today was his first day talking.
The news that broke the world.
In Brussels. This is Crimson. Boy, did he not disappoint with his promo.
That's right, because he had the post interview and he didn't say anything. And he hasn't done anything yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
He went off to Africa to finish filming whatever movie he's making over
I think that's Peacemaker.
Is it?
I think part of it is.
Oh, Peacemaker, you beautiful bastard.
Yeah.
God. I want him to come out at WrestleMania. But he can't because, as his thing said, this is what you get, motherfuckers, because you are all toxic bastards.
I will say that, I love it that he addressed the music and the
That's
outfit.
why I said, just wait for it.
And that's what everybody was hoping for. And
yeah. Or at least for him to go back to, the shit that he was talking about they had all made up.
Yeah.
Back in the day that they never used.
Yeah, where he'd be wearing a singlet. And,
exactly, and have new music and all that.
Yeah.
I love and he didn't even have a new T-shirt, like a heel shirt. He was just John Cena. Yeah,
it's like the only difference was on the back. It said, "Now you see me."
Correct.
And that's what sparked me before he started talking. He's just going to blame everybody else.
He did.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
And he blamed everyone for the toxic relationship that they were in.
Which again,
they called them sons of bitches.
As with, I think, and I mean, you know better than I do, but any one of those, or same as lying, it's always better with a nugget of truth in it.
Absolutely. And that's what wrestling, good wrestling is
good lying.
The good characters are just themselves turned up to 11.
Yeah.
And being able to get out there and lie.
But I mean, because I would say, I remember, I didn't follow it, but I remember back in the day when John Cena was champion.
Yeah, you mean he was Super Cena.
Right.
He never lost. And he said it in his promo. He was like, I never fucking lost.
Right. But
he didn't.
And he's right. The crowd turned on him because they got bored with it. Same
Correct.
that was what I always thought was weird about Roman was the crowd never seemed to turn on him after it had been, 300 matches.
So when Roman was the good guy and they were pushing him down, they shat on him.
Right.
Legit go away heat.
And then when he was head of the table and kind of heelish, but not.
Right, but then that's when you like them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But no, I mean, I like this. I like Roman trying to get back.
You like this Stone Cold Steve Austin Roman?
Yeah.
That's because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Now he's just
you're
running,
right. Yeah.
Now he runs around and just beats everybody up who gets in his way.
Yeah. Bunch of candy asses.
Motherfuckers. Yeah, he doesn't care. I can get down with that.
Yeah.
But we're talking about John Cena
But
now.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
No, what more? It's like I was mentioning that of that like when I came into this like following it because of your
Obsession.
insistence.
Yeah.
Is that was the former Roman Reigns is what I came into, and it was like, well, this is boring. Now it's like, oh, this guy's.
So you got like the ass end of Vince McMahon's sexual harassment era.
Yeah.
And now you're getting Hunter. Oh yeah, you're getting okay.
Yeah. I'm not complaining.
No, but I get it. I understand.
And then, so now it's like, and again, I come in, and it's John Cena can't win. So his whole heel turn makes sense to me. And he was doing sporadic,
like, for the last, 5 years or something, doing, hey, look what it is. I don't know what that's for.
Oh, Backlash.
Randy Orton.
Yeah.
In St. Louis. Whoa. That'll be fun.
Yeah, well,
So, I fucking hate Hulk Hogan. He's a racist piece of shit. I never liked him, even as a kid. He was fucking stupid. I hated him. Piper fan. But when he turned heel, that's why the wrestling business went crazy at that time.
Yeah.
I mean, there were all kinds of things, but like when Hogan turned heel.
Yeah. Before he jumped and started NWO and.
Well, no, that's when he turned heel.
Yeah,
he started that.
Yeah. See, I even remember that, and I was barely following it.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
Yeah.
This.
This is making like regular Daily Show coverage.
Well, I mean, he's been a movie star a really good movie star
and a good human being.
Well, of course. I mean, he's more Make-A-Wish. He's granted more wishes than anyone in the history of Make-A-Wish.
Right.
Some people say. So yeah, I it's going to be fun. But, oh my God, Jey Uso just killed himself.
Apparently not.
He botched it.
Yeah.
He caught the top rope as he was diving over it. And Gunther's going to choke him out, so it doesn't matter. He's going to have to turn face at some point before he ends it.
Yeah.
And then he's going to have to wrestle Rock at some point. But I don't know when you do it. When do you do it?
Yeah, where it's like, do you do it?
Because nothing happens in December in the wrestling world.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, the other question is like, do you build up to it, or do you have it as like it's in the moment? Like, Rock does something super terrible, and that's when Cena's like, oh, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, right, so that's right.
And then it's like, you think you're watching one thing, and then all of a sudden it turns into that.
And which is what it has.
It should be, yeah.
So
in my mind, that's what it should be. It's like just to blow the crowd's fucking mind.
Dude, if Stone Cold Steve Austin shows up at WrestleMania on Easter Sunday.
Well, and I'm still waiting for them to announce Bad Bunny to fight what's his face?
Logan Paul?
No. The other rapper.
Travis Scott?
Yeah, Travis.
Is that who it was?
Yeah, that's to round it. I love that idea. You bring in Steve Austin, Cody Rhodes, and Bad Bunny to face.
Eventually, when you do that? You do that when they go back to Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you do it.
Yeah. When are they doing that?
It's usually in the late spring.
Yeah.
It's one of those random.
Like before or after WrestleMania?
Yes, after WrestleMania, before SummerSlam. Like in that.
Of course, the other thing would be to see is Bad Bunny on tour right now.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, hip hop dudes. It's weird.
I mean, if Taylor Swift can do a show in China and then end up at a random Kansas City Thursday night game.
Yeah. It's not the days of the Grateful Dead anymore where you're just hauling 5 18-wheelers.
Correct. No, there's none of that anymore.
Yeah, it's all corporate time.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to get on this plane.
Damn it.
And do this. All right, so.
Well, I think, to cap it off, it's only going to get better from here.
Yeah, I hope they give him the belt.
And the sky is the limit on all the possible storylines that could come out of this.
Which is why it's genius.
Yeah.
What you do is he stays heel, fights.
It hurt my soul to see Paul Levesque and all the family photos, McMahon family photos, but fuck if that guy can't control these storylines.
He's really good, and what he's really good at is he's delegated. And wrestling's kind of always been that. You always had producers for the matches.
Right.
But he's delegated, like, the writing responsibilities for promos to some of these people. And it's one of those, like, here are the high points. Like, now make it to
but
where
you got to have the talent to fill in the gaps.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then, you get a writer who works with the rest, and they're like, okay, this is what we're going for. Go out there and have fun.
Right.
Not a fucking script.
And also, I mean, you're talking about now you're dealing with, effectively... Well, two main separate products.
Correct.
Raw and SmackDown.
Yep.
And then below that, you have your other...
So, Shawn Michaels is running NXT.
Right. But him and Triple H are working together.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Because they really are, because they have NXT people coming up and back and forth.
Yeah. And
These motherfuckers know what's up. Now
Shawn Michaels has that weird eye now, so...
He can't see anything.
Right.
Much less John Cena. I mean, although when he said that, he was like, it's been a 10-year joke. Old man Cena's going to be fun.
Yeah.
How much time do we have?
We have 2.5 minutes.
Okay. That's perfect for Craven.
Yeah, that is. I love Aaron Taylor Johnson.
That's who it is. It's not the Klish guy. It's
it's Aaron Taylor. So Kick-Ass, Quicksilver from the Avengers,
right?
Age of Ultron.
He was in the movie Savages.
He was in the Kingsman.
Yes,
he was in Bullet Train.
He was the brother
with the big beard. Yeah.
All right.
I think he is the leading candidate to be the next James Bond. He should be.
Is he British?
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Yeah. Or he was in Nosferatu.
That was the other one I was trying to figure out recently, like what he had been in. Okay. And he
got fucking yoked for Craven.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I'll give him that.
He held the movie together. I was expecting more from Russell Crowe.
Yeah, but Russell Crowe with a weird accent is always
wrong.
It throws him off.
Unless he's playing Zeus.
Right.
Because then he could just play the flamboyant.
Right,
like he's good at that one. He's trying to be serious.
But that's also like, I mean, that's Disney Marvel versus Sony Marvel. Sony
Correct.
Marvel it's just way too much like, what do we say? Or I mean, just
nail on head.
Yeah,
it's exactly
like, okay, like, not subtle at all.
Yeah.
Just like, what are you, some kind of hunter? You should be Craven the hunter.
Right. Like come on, guys, we get it. The Venoms were the same way, although Venoms are up there as far as Sony.
But again, Venom, I think, honestly, the thing that kept it from going that far was Tom Hardy, and Tom Hardy having a little bit more control over the character.
Yeah,
because he had to do both parts, Oh,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I didn't finish it, but
I mean,
will.
In the proper hands, a sequel could be really good, and it's an interesting character. I fucking loved fighting against him in Spider-Man 2.
Because he was he was a badass.
That went on forever in that game.
So fast. He was so fast.
Right.
Yeah. Just as fast as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to finish that. Look at Rhea Ripley hitting people with a chair.
But he would work really well as for a street level villain that they eventually convert, kind of thing, like
Morbius.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's any saving that.
Just
what
Sony.
Was another one that
Sony just Madam Web. The following segment has been brought to you by the Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. The Nerlin Nerds podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion, marketing by Brock Ryder, graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion, music by the Heisenberg Compensators.